Yeah, YouTube. What's going in? Welcome back to our next vlog. Big up myself again. Yeah, man, so today we're gonna run some jerk chicken. Seeing due to the rain yesterday, I was unable to get some of the ingredients, so I didn't bother to season up the chicken from yesterday, which would have been best to have the chicken marinated. So today, just go to the store, pick up a few little items, head back home, and continue the video from there. See? So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed as yet, remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment on the video as well. See? Yeah, so stay tuned and see what I go on. The one I go mad. See? Yeah. Yeah, people, so we light up a charcoal, you know. Here in Jamaica, we have a lot of ways that we do this thing. A lot of people like to use plastic. I don't really like burning plastic with my food, you understand? So, alright. See it, yeah? Yeah, man. So, normally what I do is just burn a piece of napkin. You know, you dump the oil on the paper towel and you light it. You understand? The oil now prevents it from burning from the napkin from burning too fast. Yeah, so this is our way of really doing it down here. So yeah, man, so just make that go and catch. Put a few coals on it to warm in the meantime. Yeah, man, that is it. Yeah, my people, that is it. Alright, so here we have a chicken, kind of icy, so we are thaw out some of that. I'll make some sauce. Clean out in some man. We don't want that feet. You see, what heap of people, what heap of chef, what heap of cook shop, and buy chicken and see it in there. Anything they kind of turn off. Clean out anything there, excess fat. Understand? Alright, so since this chicken you get to marinate overnight and thing, it is not a habit, but I like to make some small incisions in with the chicken so the season can get down where it's supposed to be. You know them way there? So you normally just use a fork, or if you have a knife, a small knife, you can use that as well. You understand? This is practically one of the hardest part of the chicken to jerk because it's so thick, right? So what I like to do is just break the bone that is in here. Right, see break there? See bone actually just stick out. Can just fit it right back in place. Continue with some incision on the chicken. Right. One piece down, put in the other side of the sink, because I'll get some vinegar and wash them up and thing when I done. Same way. No thing go. Remember we out there, you know, man. We out there without fear. You have some of the access, you know, so. Alright, breast squat. Really practice do this thing, you know, because what happens is the chicken lose a lot of moisture when you do that. I rather season it in overnight. You understand? So, go and clean up the chicken, see me. Get off the excess skin, see me. Breast squat. Alright, looking good. I watch my makeshift meat board in a people. I try to have a meat board where you break. So this makeshift thing, I get the job done for the time being until I purchase another one. Yeah. That is it out there. Break the bone. Alright, some of them actually clean, they don't really have nothing in them pickles, so that's why I don't really see me remove anything. Alright, that is it for my chicken today. So, get out this water, get myself some vinegar or some lime juice. If I lime juice, I have lime juice work fine, same way. But in this case, I have vinegar, so use up vinegar. Alright. That is it. So, incisions again. Get the season down in at the bone. You hear about season at the bone? Yeah, man. We are the season at the bone. One down. That's some vinegar in the meantime. That should be enough. Look at me, that's all I'm doing. I try to go in there. Small little incision. So you see, you can penetrate. You have some chicken neck. So Jamaican, I'm not really waste anything there. Cause any idea the show must go on. Understand? So I work with him, man. One wing, mix neck, chicken neck. A lot of people in Jamaica still rather bone part of chicken in a boat. You like meat in my plate, you understand? So that is it. Alright. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Alright, so I'm actually going to make 2 seasoning for this chicken now. I have a wet rub, dry rub. I normally would have applied the wet rub first. I think the wet rub really enhances the flavor of the chicken in some ways. Understand? Come on, now watch me washing every minute, you know, guys. Also, when I grew up, you know, washing is key. Cleanliness next to godliness. Yeah, so just my meat board and big knife and the fork is left for washing. Alright, so feet wet rub, scallion, thyme, scotch bonnet, garlic, and a couple grains of pimento. Alright, or as people would call them, allspice. Allspice. Alright, so go get these things cleaned up. Get my blender and blend them out, and you will see what I go on in the rest of the video. See? So stay tuned. Alright, again, people. When I key in the ingredients, I almost any Jamaican pot. You see garlic, no play with garlic. Garlic enhance a pot with flavor in so many ways. You understand? Me no play with garlic. I rather not cook the pot if the pot was short of garlic. Alright, people. All of that sort out. Blender ready for blend. Alright. Another key ingredient that I use in my wet rub is a little bit of vinegar. I don't use straight water. You see, vinegar can act as a tenderizer. Also, it helps to cut some of the rawness from the meat. Although we wash it already and everything, but yeah, me use vinegar when me have blend wet rub seasoning. Vinegar is edible. Some people afraid of vinegar. Me not afraid of it. Go on. I don't see it. Yeah, that is it. Show you what it looks like. See there? See the chicken over here, so we'll actually add a little bit of pepper flakes. I like my jerk chicken on the hotter side, right? Yeah man, so add my wet rub. I'm afraid to use this, people. Whatever left in a container, I'll be making a sauce for this later on because I'll be pairing this with some white rice. Was gonna do some rice and peas, but at the time of the peas not cook yet and all these things. You know, so even though I have a pressure cooker, actually makes no sense to me. I'm not that fussy over rice and peas, so white rice it is for today. Alright. So I'm not gonna be putting my bare hands in this.
Funny. You said I'm not that kind of day. Must say I try calling if you ask him if it's different.
Alright, that's the same thing. I just different for buckle.
Oh.
Alright. How will say that, Jessica?
This stem.
Just tell her they are different buckle because we don't have no more buckle. So. You know? Alright, people. Was trying to get a gloves but can't find any gloves, so what I did, a clean bag, right, works just fine, same way. So that is it. Just want to rub in some of this green wet rub, herbs and spices, make everything nice is you know it thing go. Out there, man. Alright. So this looks like it can work. Now I'm gonna combine all the dry rub and add it at once. You don't necessarily, there isn't really any special way in terms of adding dry rub seasoning. So you can add it like if you have chicken season, all purpose or whatever. You can add them as you go, or you can combine them in one container and then just add everything at once. It doesn't really make any difference, right? So for the jerk chicken, I like to keep things a bit plain and simple. Alright, my people, so see there, I keep it plain and simple, nothing too fancy. This is a mixture of easy spice seasons. I think I have all-purpose and another season they call season to the bone. A few spices are here, but this is plain Maggi all-purpose, and this one is Maggi chicken. There's a few allspice berries that came in this season in the middle here. See, but we don't mind. We use them same way. So we just add the dry rub to this. As me say, whatever leave in a container, we go try use it to make a nice little sauce, because I go make some sauce for your rice. This chicken will be paired with some white rice. See, so we just go and rub it in this. Rub it in. We out there, you know? Nice and clean. Guys, if you could ever smell the aroma that I'm getting right now, I tell you. That one they can't reel me, boy. Yeah, so this seems about it. As we say, the grill was already outside, preheated and everything.
Rest. Tell me something. Vinegar works that day? Vinegar works that day? Yeah. tomorrow. But Leah got work tomorrow. Could I jerk some chicken at Lee's place and drink some rum and all of that. Yesterday we talked about a cake and I tell you around Saturday we can organize that this Saturday.
Alright, so yeah, that other. This well rubbing already, grill preheat already, so I bring him out and put him on the ship start sail. Alright guys, the next thing that I do, a lot of people tend to use a fork when they're jerking chicken. You see, the fork business working about. To me, it just makes too much incision in the chicken and I make it all like tenderness and thing float. So me as a man I know rather use my tongue, you know. Get it where it's supposed to go. That is it. Yeah man, see look how home style grill there. Hot already. Woo. Yeah man. So take my time and I'll add a few pieces of the chickens. Alright, few final little pieces. Neck them, chicken neck. You have some people in Jamaica, some places, them jerk chicken neck for a living. And it's actually good, I've had it before, countless times. See people them know where with them thing I don't know how or what kind of benefit it really give them, but I guess it works because they do it. Yeah man, so I'm kinda ready to suffer a bit. As soon as the sun come over, I'll have some shade here, but that is it for now. Keep you guys posted on what it's gonna look like in between time, you know. So yeah. So I go on, you know. The remaining season that was left in the pan after seasoning it, I just pour it back in the blender and purify it a bit so that it's easy to go through these holes that I made on this bottle cover. Now one I trick about jerk chicken, you have to base it. There's the chicken all practically dry out. So I go outside, you know, and show you what I go on. See? Yeah. So that is it, my people. Out we out there. Yeah, so see it there? Then I'm ready to turn it. They've been on what, maybe like 10 minutes. Soon as it hit that 15 or 18-minute mark, we go come back and check them. Yeah. Alright, so here we are going on now. while the chicken out there a jerk, I know that will take maybe like an next hour or so. What me have to do now, get some white rice on, and then I'll proceed to making the sauce. Again. So get some jasmine in the pot.
I watch YardieTV.
I'm gonna use all that and then if I want next day. No people don't like wash jasmine rice. In Jamaica this. Some people wash everything, like me. I wash everything. One of the main reasons why people don't practice to wash the jasmine rice is because it's a fragrant rice, so it's scented. Washing the rice, you know, it's gonna result in the rice having less of the jasmine fragrance. Right? I don't mind that. I don't really buy the rice for the fragrance, but the grains I like it. So that's why I use jasmine. Alright people, so as for this part of the video, I had to mute the audio as I had some friends over and they were discussing some things that weren't YouTube friendly, so yeah. But I was saying I was putting on the rice. As you can see, us Jamaicans like our rice on the buttery side, so as you can see I added a piece of butter and a pinch of salt to the rice, you know. So we just go cover that and make that come to a boil. Soon as it comes to a boil, then you can just eyeball it. If you have enough experience with rice cooking, you can just eyeball it, and when you see what you need to see, then you can reduce the heat and let the rice starts to steam. Yeah, so steam cook our rice out here in Jamaica, and yeah man, we love steam with rice. So you need to lock the pot with a good and proper pot cover or a lid to trap the steam inside. So here and now you can see me making a way to the jerk pan. Yeah man, for sure no I go on. Yeah, so the thing look man. Thing look right and proper, not true. Yeah man, but I tell you say it actually tasted better than it looks, believe me. Yeah man, although I never get a proper servings for myself because I had so many of my friends over. At the end of the video I'll just insert a clip to show I went live on my status and thing, and a few of my friends saw what was actually taking place, and them know say yo when me I deal with this, you know, a mad thing. So yeah man, everybody come out and we did just out there go on with our vibes, you know. Yeah man, so as you can see, when I really get the chickens too dark, there's not actually a lot of flame under these chickens. I was depending on mostly heat, you understand, so I didn't really pot the grill with a lot of coals because as I said, I am not depending on fire. We don't need a lot of flames. What the flame does really and truly is it will burn the chicken. We don't need high flames for this. We mostly need heat. So here you can see I have my bottle with the mixed spices and everything. I was just spraying some on it to get the chicken based. There was actually a video further down. I'm not sure if I'll insert it where I had red stripe there, right? Pouring on the chicken to base it, because as I said, red stripe make a good base for jerk chicken, right? Alright, so as for this part of the video, I'll start preparing my sauce, right? So nothing too fancy. As I said, I'm just doing this based on taste. All I'll be added in the sauce is just some scotch bonnet, as you can see on the counter there, onions, a bit of thyme, and some scallions. Alright, so see what I'm going to know. That's some onion cut. Like a piece of thyme, scallion, or spring onion as people would call them. Scallion have a whole heap of names, you know. Scallion have a lot of names. Couple cloves of garlic, scotch bonnet pepper. So I'm just gonna chop these. It doesn't really matter how you chop them because I'm not looking for something where the seasonings would be displayed nicely or whatever. Because at the end of the day, how I make my sauce is different, right? I tend to cook them for a bit and then I blend them out to have the gravy thicker. I don't use cornstarch, I don't use flour, right? To thicken up whatever I'm cooking. If I even porridge or soup, I don't use cornstarch. So, alright, I'll get a saucepan, saute them a bit and make them cook down a little bit, maybe 5 minutes worth of cooking, and then let the pot cool down a bit, then add it to the blender and purify it, and then I'll strain it. Right, so as I'm saying, how they are cut, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna do the same thing. So, alright. Saucepan. Let me just get me a saucepan. Alright. This one seems good. Alright, let me just use that one here. Alright. So me have a pan. Alright, so that is it. The chicken smell bashy. Alright, so I'm just gonna transfer these to a bowl or something for a bit. And then I will actually put on the saucepan because it gets hot, so I'm gonna use butter, not oil. Alright. Alright, so saucepan on the stove getting hot. Let me just put these onions there for a bit. Thyme. Let me just put these. As we say, these are all going to be blended, so the cuts don't have to be uniform. I was just explaining to a friend of mine that I may need to sow a few pepper seeds so that I can have my own pepper trees. To how I use pepper. I use a lot of pepper, so. Yes, jasmine rice, a boss. Alright, we could just get a small chop so that you can saute properly, quickly. Alright, that seems like it.
Happy birthday, Yardie, friend.
Pot should be hot. I have some gold seal margarine.
West Palm Beach.
I'll be adding piece to the pot. See, we have a saucepan with medium heat under it. Gonna be adding a piece of the butter. Make it melt. There you have it. A minute, so get my plate closer. Just rest it right there for a minute. So we have a rice almost ready. Yeah, I had to move it from the higher flame, which was there, to here. Alright. Let me just get a spoon. Oh. Alright, so just melt the butter for a bit. Then add our seasoning. Just make this saute for a bit. Give it maybe about 5 minutes. We're gonna add some of this seasoning from the butter that we're using to baste the chicken. That's what we'll be adding to the seasoning. So I'm gonna get the cover for this. Like you season them, just sweat out for a bit, you know, our Jamaican style of cooking. Rice looking lovely. Yeah, man. Alright, so good story. Then thing we have saute for a bit so that the onions are getting a bit transparent. So that's how you know, or that's when you know what needs to be done is actually being done. So yeah, guys, if you could just smell aroma from this right now, crazy. Yeah, so now I could just add some of the base that we're using for the chicken out there. Just go add some to this. Leave everything in the bottom because yeah, the chickens are still on the grill. I'm gonna add red stripe to it for the final touch. Alright, red stripe. I don't know if it's the alcoholic flavor from the beer or I don't know what it is that gives that punch. But a bit of red stripe there, man, that's crazy. That enhances the flavor a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna add some tomato ketchup. Doesn't really matter the brand. I don't really like ketchup anyways, but if it's cooked and the flavor that it has is changed, then I can work with it. So there we had some ketchup, and then now we're gonna add a little bit of water to this and some lime juice. So let me just get a container, add some water. That should be enough. Now add some water here. And let it come to a boil and let it reduce a bit before we purify it in the blender. I'm not looking for any onions in this sauce, or as I've stated before. Yep, that looks like about it. Now we're gonna add a bit of lime juice extract. This is lime juice, right? If you have the fresh lime from the tree, or lemons, or even pineapple juice or orange juice, anything that has a bit of a sour flavor or zest would work just fine. Right, so a little lime juice. I would normally add maybe some strawberry flavored syrup or something to this, something a bit sweet to balance it. But I don't have that. So what I'm gonna do is add a bit of sugar. Let me just add a bit of sugar to this. Right, and again, sorry that I don't have the measurements for the stuff that I'm using for people who want to follow, but just use your discretion and add to taste. I know what a majority of these things taste like, so I don't have to taste. I know the result. Alright, that sugar should be enough. Now let that just come to a boil. As soon as it starts thickening up, then I'm going to turn it off and let it cool for a bit and add it to the blender and purify the seasonings that's in there, all the garlics, all the onion, scallion, thyme, pepper, everything that's in there. Alright, so as you can see, it seems a bit watery now, but as soon as it comes to a boil and I add it to the blender and purify it, you'll see the beauty. And yes, I'll also be straining it, so it's gonna be really smooth tasting. Alright, so on the other side, as you can see, rice is ready. I think there's low flames still under this. Yeah, low flames. I think I can turn it off now. When you do this procedure a lot, when you cook a lot of rice, you don't even have to taste it. This pot hasn't been open since I put it on. I know what I put in there, so I don't have to open it. Alright. Nice look of sauce. What you mean? What you mean? Oh, yeah. What you mean? Alright, so get me the blender close by. Blender ready. Yeah, man. So, alright, guys, just go clean up these things that are in the sink at the moment and stay tuned for what come next. See? Alright, people. So, just blend the sauce from the pot. What I'm actually gonna do now is strain it off in the saucepan and then put it back on the fire, low heat, and let it reduce. Right? Yeah, man, so see all this. Beautiful. Now watch nice in the background. Actually, I have some friends over right now. Yeah, so that's it. Alright, so as soon as the process is finished and I put this back on the fire, then I'll give you guys an update, alright? Because it's getting a bit hectic to actually record this while I'm actually doing it, alright? So, yeah. Yeah, so see there, people. Finishing lap. Yeah, just take a piece, put on inside. I'll cut it up and now. One of my brethren get a sample, you know? Yeah. Yeah, people, see there. Piece there right here. Just put it on the board, makeshift board. Ready. Chicken not too char. Or no, you understand? That's how we do it. You never really want to burn up business. Alright, so make cut up a piece here. Serve it with some rice. Alright, if you cut up the process, I'm not have your tongue. You can just use the big fork that we had earlier and make some incision on it. Right. So I'm sure you look for me chopper. Yeah, find the chopper. You know, get it done nice and easy.
Shave eyes.
People.
That look better.
Right, true.
That look better. That's the way I don't know if I'm going to page to come on. Alright.
Chicken toast, my people.
So get your page then. Alright. Alright. I'll text him right now and tell him. You have your number? Alright.
Me God. Yeah, go feel it.
Yeah, before it comes, don't go shopping at this.
Alright, peeps, so just serve some rice or something. Deal with the chicken away. That is it. Nice and proper, eh? Alright, get some sauce for you now.
What kind of baby is that?
I'm gonna see what I got on. See there?
Already make you know. Remember, already make that. I already broom the guy, I just a paintbrush and the roll up and the roll.
See what I got on, my peeps? Nice. That is it. Alright, people, so that was the end of it. Wish I could do more, but there were so many people and so many things happening that I know that if those things were caught in video, right, this video wouldn't be able to be posted because I had some friends over and there were so many things going on and talking in the background, which I know would have violated YouTube's policy. So yeah, basically that's it. We're hanging out, had food, watching a couple music videos online, and having a drink and having a good time. Seeing, so yeah, that is it. Just stay tuned for the next one. Seeing, big up on yourself.